And welcome, fellow steam enthusiasts. And as you can see, the new boiler is in the basement, set up on blocks, and give you a shot of the rating plate there. It's an SGO 4, and it's bigger than the one that we took out. There's the serial number. There is the schematic, warnings and inspection labels, factory inspection labels. All the hinge points and bolts have been anti-seized, and the blanket largely removed since this is going to be fired with gas. So the SGO is the pedigree, of course, is a oil-fired boiler, in which we're going to be firing this one in gas. This is our skim tapping with the Shmoo trap here. We hope this is going to work. It's tilted slightly this way. Cycle guard or psycho guard with the probe there. This is how it comes packaged. As you can see, the it's set all the way up to 9 pounds as usual. That'll of course be changed. And the not very helpful 30-pound gauge on the front. So at least it can be removed, and you can blow out the goo that inevitably settles at the bottom of the pigtail. So we got the outlet at 2.5 inches, which is very nice. And the this is 24 inches above the water line before it makes that turn. We got a 2.5-inch T, and we're going to tie in to the original 2x2x3 cast iron T there, and you can see that that's sloping that way very nicely, and that's sloping that way very nicely. And this has got a slight pitch this way, so water can return. You need to make up water. And we got the Harford loop tied in with a stainless steel street, and then a bushing, and then our transition there is going to be in copper. Got our drain fitting. It's probably going to go about here. And I want to tie into the wet return there with the 90s. Got this plug removed, and boy, there was a lot of goo at the bottom of this bad boy. I'm going to put a extra heavy nipple here and a coupling, and mount this purge drain there. That is the official drain. That's the drain that comes with it, and naturally we're going to replace that. You have to be careful about clearances with that door there, so that's why that's there. With that, it's slightly pitched, so you can put a hose there and hopefully wind up at the sump pit there when it becomes necessary to drain and service this. In the back, we got a 2-inch nipple, a 2x1.5 inch T, and a bushing and a drain there. We can add water here and flush across the bottom. And there is our return line there. Here's a shot of the rear. Nice, and the surfaces are nice and clean. They haven't been used except for factory water testing there. And we're going to close this end up. And we're going to come out the top. Let's see. I'm going to open this, and this is, we're going to have it, this is a 7-inch outlet. I'm going to reduce to 6 because that's allowed. And come up here and go into there. Now this is all going to change. You can see it's rotting away. Right, this is we're gonna have to redo this, and it's pretty. That's scary, isn't it? So that's going to change. So the VXT. It's probably going to be, we took the insulation off with the customer's permission, and we're going to put the brackets here and mount the VXT here and transition into here. We've got a heel tee. We've got a 1.5 by 1/2 by 1.5 heel tee, and it is cast iron for you cast iron fanboys. And there you go. I think that pretty well sums up what we were able to do today. One more thing, and I want to see if we can maybe that's the burner, and I think would you like a shot of the burner? Let me get this thing squared away here. Give me a minute. I'm going to put this down. There we are. Thank you for that. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I didn't need this. All right, let's see. Oh, got a Midco. All right. For some reason I thought it was going to be a Carlin. All right. Always good to check. And there we are. So that's how it comes from the factory. There's the adapter. And what do we got on here? What's our size? 3/4 inch. Nice. Good, good. There's our, get a shot of that. There's the business end there with the flame sensor rod, and that's the ignition right there with the hook, and that's the flame sense rod, and the retention, flame retention. Nice and quiet, these things. I like these. They're a little quieter than the Carlins, which would be nice. So that's what we got. And we'll see if we can mount that bad boy right there. Let me just get an idea of the... Okay, yeah, so the gas line then is going to come up here, and I'm going to have to figure out some way of tying onto that. And there's our remains of our pipe. 2.5 inch, 2.5 inch bunny box there, homemade, and then 1.5 inches. Let's see, some of it's extra heavy there and the regular size. And there's our 2-inch. And there's our racks for the other stuff, and our soot vac for cleaning up the funsies, and our cart for taking stuff in and out of the building. Well, thank you again. I hope this was entertaining and educational, and hope to be able to report further progress tomorrow. Take care.